Some words can mean completely opposite things depending on how they're used. Today, we're sharing 10 words that have opposite meanings depending on context so you can avoid confusion and use them correctly. Let's get started. Dust. Meaning: this word can mean either removing dust or adding a fine substance, depending on the context. In a sentence, she dusted the shelves to keep them clean, meaning she removed dust. On the other hand, he dusted the cake with powdered sugar, which means he added a fine layer of sugar. Why it's unique: it's fascinating how the same word can mean both taking something away and adding something new. The difference depends on what's being acted upon. Left. Meaning: this word can mean either departing from a place or something that remains. In a sentence, she left the office early, meaning she departed. However, only a few cookies were left in the jar, which means they remained. Why it's unique: it's interesting that left can mean both going away and staying behind. The key to understanding this is looking at whether it's being used as an action or a state. Oversight. Meaning: it can refer to careful supervision or an unintentional mistake due to lack of attention. In a sentence, the project was completed under strict oversight, meaning careful supervision. On the other hand, the typo in the report was an unfortunate oversight, referring to a mistake. Why it's unique: this is one of those words where the tone of the sentence completely changes the meaning. It can either mean paying attention or missing something entirely. Sanction. Meaning: this word can mean either official approval or a penalty for wrongdoing. In a sentence, the government gave its sanction to the new law, meaning they approved it. However, the country faced economic sanctions for violating the treaty, which refers to a penalty. Why it's unique: sanction is tricky because it can be both positive and negative. The key is in the surrounding words. Are we talking about giving permission or enforcing a restriction? Clip. Meaning: it can mean either cutting something apart or fastening things together. In a sentence, he clipped the coupons from the newspaper, meaning he cut them out. On the other hand, she clipped the document to the folder, which means she attached it. Why it's unique: this is a great example of how a word can involve two completely opposite actions, either separating something or bringing things together. The sentence context makes all the difference. Bound. Meaning: this word can mean either moving toward a destination or being restricted, depending on the context. In a sentence, she is bound for New York tomorrow, meaning she is heading there. On the other hand, he felt bound by his responsibilities at work, meaning he was restricted. Why it's unique: depending on how it's used, bound can indicate freedom of movement or a limitation, making it a true contronym. Custom. Meaning: this word can refer to a traditional practice or something specially made. In a sentence, it is a custom to shake hands when meeting someone new, referring to a tradition. On the other hand, he ordered a custom suit for the event, meaning it was specially made. Why it's unique: it can describe something widely followed by many or something highly personalized to an individual. Screen. Meaning: this word can mean either displaying something or blocking it from view. In a sentence, the theater will screen the new movie tonight, meaning it will show it. On the other hand, the tall trees screen the house from the road, meaning they block it from view. Why it's unique: screen can imply making something visible or completely hiding it, making it a fascinating example of linguistic duality. Fast. Meaning: this word can mean either moving quickly or being firmly fixed. In a sentence, he runs very fast in competitions, meaning he moves quickly. On the other hand, the door was stuck fast and wouldn't open, meaning it was firmly fixed. Why it's unique: it can represent both motion and complete immobility, a direct contradiction in meaning. Strike. Meaning: this word can mean either to hit something or to miss. In a sentence, the boxer managed to strike his opponent with a strong punch, meaning he hit him. On the other hand, in baseball, 3 strikes mean you're out, meaning you missed the ball 3 times. Why it's unique: strike can indicate a successful impact or a total failure to connect, making it a word with truly opposite implications. Quick tip: context is key. Words can change meaning entirely based on how they're used. Pay attention to their placement and intent in sentences.